Smiling, man. I can't smile.
You look like you had a long morning, yo.
Yeah, on the toilet.
You look like you had a long morning.
I was struggling on the toilet, bro.
Oh, bro.
I think I went through a roll of toilet paper.
It be like that, yo, sometimes.
It do be like that.
Lucky View Podcast episode 190. We made it.
We made it.
We made it to 190. I go by the name of Arrow. We got Papijohnson. We got Mahdi. We got Sky. We are back. Yeah, how you guys doing? Letter grade for the week.
I'm at a B+ this week.
Oh, man, like a solid C.
Solid C too, man.
We twerking.
We twerking out here in these streets, yo.
Big double cheeked up on a Tuesday morning. Oh man. Missed you, Mahdi, man. How dare you cancel last week?
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I can't believe my man canceled.
I had to learn new skills to keep.
He said he had to learn how to package that brick. But your new job's going well?
It's going well.
That's good.
It's going well. I don't really know yet. I need maybe like a couple more weeks and then I'll get the vibes, you know?
He's gonna hit us all up. Guys, I don't think it worked out.
Yeah, it's gonna a month in it's gonna be like, yep, it didn't work out.
This is not the one, yo.
Yeah, this ain't the one.
Where do you guys want to start? We could go anywhere, man. We could go left, we could go right, we could go straight, yo.
Let's go right.
Where are we going?
I don't know.
Is there something you want to start off with?
Nothing in particular. No.
All right. I guess I'll go full force. Bad Bunny dropped. He dropped his album. Obviously, we're gonna go straight to music. Obviously, we're gonna do it. Before we go into this, did you guys listen to it? Yes or no?
I listened to majority of it.
Did you listen to it?
I didn't get the chance yet. No.
I didn't listen to it, man. I guess you're the only one who get it. What's your thoughts on it?
It's a good album. The intro is way too long though. He lost me because I think the intro is like 4 minutes long. He lost me like in the minute 45. Like I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I was like, this. First of all, the beat was like there was no drop to it. It was just, I think, like it was just straight like chords or something. Like I was almost trying to sound very cinematic.
Okay.
And I understand what he was doing, but overall that shit was trash. Like, don't do that again. Like the beginning, the first song should be the introduction of what we're gonna hear for the rest of the album, and that's kind of what he didn't give me. However, you know, favorite songs are Monaco and Fina.
Sorry for stopping you. We didn't do the pick, yo.
That's fine.
Go for it, man.
No, that's fine. Just keep trying. But yeah, you know, I like the record with Young Miko and then Monaco. That's probably the two favorite records that I like.
I like Young Miko. I feel like there's a lot of
put y'all on, man. I told y'all.
Yeah,
I ain't listen to me.
I gotta give you the credit there.
I like Young Cheeto, man.
You and Young Cheeto, bro.
Young Dorito, Young Frito. They're a brand. They're a band.
I mean, the album is cool. I mean, I give it like a 7 out of 10. It's going a little towards 6.5, but you know, we'll keep it at a 7.
Not mad at it. Hold on. Where the hell is the damn? Did we listen to What'd you listen to, Mahdi, this past 2 weeks? Anything new?
No, nothing new.
No. Did you guys listen to the new Meek and Ross out song?
Yeah,
I like
Lyrical Easy.
I like it. It's cool.
I like it. It's not like wow.
Yeah.
It was a good record, yeah.
Do you think that with Meek and Ross in this collab album, do you think they're gonna just give us mediocre music, or are we expecting more out of
What
them?
Timberland says is a classic album.
No, I don't trust Timberland because he
He
said
said this is what hip hop needs right now. Yeah.
he said amazing stuff about trash shit before, and I feel like he's on like the political campaign thing, where it's like no matter who I'm talking about, I'm gonna say the most positive shit I can think of. Then if that's the case, I'm not gonna trust you. He's not giving any honest critique.
Is Timberland on the album? Is that why he's saying that?
No,
I don't think so.
his agenda is just to give love to all the new guys. For what though? Like if they're trash, say
That's
it's
what I've been
trash.
saying, you know. But what else? Oh, but your question was what?
Are we expecting a great album because it's both of them collabing?
I
Or
think it'll
is
be a
it,
good album. I think it'll be like probably like a 6, 7 out of 10.
what features you think might be on this album?
I just think production wise it'll be good because of Ross.
I feel like it's gonna be weak for this reason. I think they're coming out of pocket with this one. I don't think there's any major label on here, so they're gonna be very cheap with everything. I feel like this album is like the first of maybe a couple they're gonna do, and maybe the second or third one may be good depending on how much they do in sales with this one. I think this is gonna be real cheap. Like the cover art looked cheap. The single that they put out, it was like some regular like throwaway. I feel like it's gonna be cheap all the way around, even with the music videos.
Mm.
The music videos that they did, it felt like it was in between flights, right? Like they were on the way
Are
to
we talking
somewhere.
about the Shaq and Kobe, or we're talking about the last one?
The last one, I don't think I caught. Maybe Shaq.
The
and
last
Kobe.
one, they were in New York. They shot
Yeah,
that one in
they
New
were
York.
in Harlem, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
But did that seem like it was on a budget?
It just seemed like a regular video.
Okay. Because Kid Art is the one directing it, and he's like he does it. He works with small budgets.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying broke people?
Not necessarily, but like
That's the vibe is given, brother.
he does the most with very little. He's very skilled.
Okay.
So I feel like they got him because they're working with a very small budget.
I guess. I mean, but nowadays, nobody. I'm gonna put it like this. I think nowadays, when it comes to making videos, nobody really puts an effort into it, unless it's like the real big name artist. Like everybody else is kind of like they'll make a video, but they'll make it like very cliche type. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They'll make it very cliche records. Not cliche. Sorry, cliche videos. It's always the same treatment. Boom, get the video out there.
the bare minimum.
Yeah,
right?
bare minimum just to have content we can work with, et cetera, et cetera. But then you have people who are like, you have your Travis Scotts, your Kanye's, your Drake's, your Cole's, who when they put out a video, there's a reason why they're putting out that video.
Yeah.
I just feel like videos don't grasp people's attention anymore. They want to listen because everything is being streamed.
It's because everything is cheap all the way around now. Like people don't do too much. It's only the trailblazers that do a lot. I mean, it was your Kanye before, then Drake. Now, I'm just looking for the next trailblazer. Russ is cool. I like Russ, but let's see a couple more. That's why I don't pay too much attention. Like when new music comes out, I don't really care. Like if you don't pull me in, if you don't create some level of interest, I don't really care. It's like whatever.
Not mad at it.
And I also don't like it like when artists that aren't that big just drop out of nowhere. Like you don't have the cachet to do that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. No, I agree with that. Why do you think they announced their album so far?
So far ahead of the drop?
Yeah. No, I mean like why are they dropping the album so far?
As in
like they're dropping November 10th. That's a couple weeks out. And because usually when people announce albums, there's like in a week or 2 or 3 weeks.
I think they're doing it for the same reason. They're working with the small budget and they want to be able to build up enough interest before the drop.
Wale's record was good.
Yeah, Wale was good.
I mean,
Wale was a good record.
That's like classic Wale. That's peak Wale.
The videos,
but I don't.
the
I
video
feel,
looked good too.
but I feel like Wale doesn't really ever disappoint. I think Wale puts out quality music, but the thing is, like, people just don't pay attention to him unless it's like a strong, like, unless it's his fan base.
What was that project? That like Miami Vice type cover art. You know what I'm talking about? Like I think on the cover he's on his phone.
Is it older or
It was the
fairly
last
new?
one, I think.
Oh, he's talking about the one that was A&R by Diddy.
That was like subpar. That was okay. That wasn't.
But it was a good album. It's a quality album.
I don't know about that.
Why not?
Because people that are Wale fans, I don't feel like a lot of people appreciated that project. It was like so. It was whatever.
I mean, I liked it. I thought it was a pretty good album. Has some really good records on there. But I don't.
But this is peak. This is like what we expect from Wale.
Yeah, but I also think that we're not given a fair chance to Wale. And I mean, we really haven't heard from Wale in a while. When that album come out? Like
a couple years ago.
3 years ago?
Yeah.
During the pandemic, maybe?
That's what I mean. Like this record is actually pretty good. I'm looking forward to his album.
I mean,
and I think he's gonna do it through a major label.
Huh?
He looked at it and was like, he listened to it, like, this is ears.
Oh man. Who else? City Girls dropped, yo.
Nobody cares. Nobody fucking cares.
Oh, we're not vibing to that yet?
Bro, City Girls is trash, bro. I really, like, okay, I get it. They, their fan base, whatever. But not JT, is it JT?
Young Mommy?
Young Miami?
Young Miami.
She has one of the worst voices in hip hop. Like, her voice just sounds terrible on record. Bro, that's another thing I want to talk about. How the fuck did she win Best Podcast?
Did he, yo? Come on, what do you think, yo?
Even fucking Nori was like, something wrong here. Like, they got to look into this. Because, bro, there's nothing appealing about her podcast.
And she only has like 2 episodes, 3 episodes.
Bro.
It's done now. I mean, there's nothing going now, right?
Yeah, because it's trash. There's nothing appealing about it. The questions are subpar. Like,
even Diddy said she's gonna be the first billionaire. No, she's gonna be the next billionaire. Like, she's like Oprah, the next Oprah.
Diddy hasn't been able to find talent in a while, so he needs to relax.
No, he found Jazzy. Jazzy's. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
That project was really good, by the way.
Yeah.
The Jazzy project was really good.
Well, why don't we see her face?
Oh,
creating the mystique.
Okay.
No, we seen her face. We know who she is.
I don't know what she looks like, to be honest.
I know who she is. She dropped a couple videos. She's always like on he's always posting her in the studio with him.
Her visual's not out there like that. She's not a big visual brand like that.
No, she is. It's just, I guess, that they're not pushing it like that.
Oh, I gotta see. I'm not sure.
Like, I think she has like 2 or 3 videos out for that project.
Okay. Then I must have overlooked it. I gotta see. But I love her voice. I love who she is as an artist.
Mm-hmm.
Young Miami should never won that award. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, and she can't rap for shit. So if you're a City Girl fan and if you tell me that she can rap, you need to go reevaluate the music that you listen to, because she is hot garbage, straight trash bin.
Young Miami.
I
think her appeal is her voice.
I just said her voice is trash.
But you said JT, right? JT's.
No,
I said Young Miami. Not JT. JT can rap.
You both must say the opposite.
No, JT can rap. Young Miami is trash. Girl, right? Yeah.
Young Miami's voice is.
Goodbye. Next subject, man.
It's cool. I think it's sexy.
Nah, bro.
Me too. I think it's sexy.
Nah.
I just think she says some stupid shit sometimes. Like, she's like, I'm the black Oprah. Like, it's like, yo, do you know Oprah's black? Like, do you know she's black too? Yeah, I'm just trying to. Like, that's nuts. It's like saying, yo, I'm the Spanish Messi, yo. It's like, yo, bro, what? That's nuts.
Again, trash.
No, I think she
trash.
Like, on Act Bad, I think she did her thing on that. You don't think so?
No, she did not.
You don't think
She
so?
did not slide. She tripped and fell a few times. Trust me.
She slid on the record?
Yeah, slid and busted her ass. That shit was no.
I think she's. I don't think she should be as big. You know what? I shouldn't be the one telling someone who shouldn't be big. I think she's at the position she is because of who she's with. I'll put it like that.
I'm not
That's still
disagreeing.
saying the same thing. That's still saying the same thing in a nicer way.
If I had to give,
like Cassie, when Cassie is like, yo, bro, Cassie was getting a lot of shit. Like,
Yeah, but her voice sounded good and she had hit
it
records.
was cool, bro. She sounded
But
terrible live.
I said it sounded good. I didn't said it was amazing. It sounded good. Like the record sounded good. The production was great because the engineers did
Cassie,
their
right?
thing. Yeah.
Cassie.
her voice was nice.
But
But she was bad live. Like people killed her because she couldn't sing live.
hey man, it is what it is. There's a lot of fucking rappers who can't even rap live.
yeah, that's true.
You know, so
No, but this Cassie was at a time where like music was like at the top, and like if you couldn't do that, then like she was in the 2000s, bro. Like
To keep it honest, she's not really like an artist like that. She's like
no, she
a
was never
pretty
an artist.
person. That's
I
it.
feel like Diddy just made her as an artist.
Yeah, I feel the same.
But no, you know, any girl Diddy's with besides J-Lo is gonna be, even though she's not that talented. I'll put it like this: I don't think Miami is that talented to be that big as she is right now.
I agree.
I feel like there's other female more talented that are not at that position. I feel like young Miami is like Sweetie. Like Sweetie, like come on, man. Like she's bad, but that like if the music is just like terrible,
doesn't match.
yo, it doesn't match.
Sweetie,
Who
how
sounds better, Sweetie or Young Miami?
Sweetie.
To me, they're in the same basket.
Yeah, they're in the
But Sweetie sounds
you just
better.
Say she likes you like her voice.
Young Miami's.
Yeah.
I like Sweetie's voice too.
No, yeah.
So I don't.
Yeah, they're in the same basket, yo.
Yeah, I'm not
They're in the
gonna
same
go out of
basket.
my way to listen. I don't
But
care.
I think Sweetie has the bigger hit though.
I
Your best
agree.
Friend.
I think Sweetie's more of an artist.
But that's more of
Young
who made
Miami's
the record.
just a brand.
Who is on the feature?
Come on, man. The queen herself, Doja.
Oh yeah. I don't know, man. I think Doja Cat's in that basket too, yo.
Nah,
Relax.
Relax.
Relax. Hold your horses, buddy. Hold your horses.
The 2 Chainz and Wayne announced that they're dropping the project.
You heard the single Pressure?
Is it good?
Yeah, I like it.
You like it?
What? Yeah.
Pressure.
What record is
2
that?
Chainz and Wayne.
Nah, I haven't heard it.
Are you excited for the project?
Yeah,
Did you like the last one?
the last one was decent. It had like maybe 2 or 3 good records on it.
Bro,
That I
that is
really
not
like.
decent, King. That is a terrible
I mean-
album. A decent album is you like 5 records, like 6 records. You said Audi like 2 or 3, and that's decent.
But I didn't hate any record on it.
I'm not saying you say, but that's not a
Yeah.
decent album. That's like a. It was a.
Yeah, that's
was
what
like,
it was. That's what it was.
If that's a decent album, I want to know when you like 4 records. When it drop.
When did that project
No,
drop?
when did this new one drop?
I think within the next month or so, because they were already on Jimmy Fallon. So I think it's on its way soon.
Wait, who? 2 Chainz?
And
2
Wayne.
Chainz and Wayne.
Oh, Wayne's dropping next month.
No, with 2 Chainz and Wayne album.
Oh, do we really need that?
From the song, from the single, I feel like yeah, it's good energy.
Is this like becoming a thing in hip hop?
No, but it's been done.
Nah, I know, but it's just like I see it become more prevalent now.
It's kind of annoying, right?
Yeah.
Do
Like,
we
it's
blame
not-
Hov and Kanye, man?
No, because that was great.
It made
No,
sense
but I'm saying
at
like
that
the
point.
start of collab albums.
I think Drake watered it down. Drake and
Oh.
Future, and then
That-
A
from
lot of
there
people,
just
a lot
like
of people love
downhill.
that album. What I see, yo.
That shit's garbage.
Yeah, it's
Probably 2
trash.
songs I'd be like, I fucks with this.
you can come up with the Future and Drake playlist. That's fire, but it's not gonna be records off that project.
Yeah, no way. The best. What would you say is the best collabs? The
spoke
collab
about this
albums
already,
with
yeah.
Bad Meets
No.
Evil, Watch the
Did I say it?
Throne,
Damien and Nas.
Yeah,
Damien
we
Marley and Nas.
talked
Damien
about
and
this.
Nas.
already.
Yes,
No, I'm just
okay.
trying to remember.
I remember he said that Nas and Damien is the best collab album.
Yeah, I still feel that way. Cause there's no skip on there, and like so.
You're just biased, man.
But as to what?
He doesn't like- he doesn't
never
like
talks
Eminem.
about Nas.
Yeah, I don't-
He
He
doesn't
never
like-
talks about
He
Nas.
doesn't like Eminem.
No,
But that's
I
not
like
the
that
best collab
project too,
album.
though.
Nah, man.
I still like that project.
That's not the best collab album.
I never said it was the best collab album.
But
I feel like there's some that go under the radar. There's some collab projects out there we don't mention.
Like City Girls.
No, not City Girls. Not City Girls for sure. I don't know.
Sky.
Where would you put? Where would you rank City Girls
Yo,
as
can
hip
we
hop
get
group of
away
all
from
time?
City Girls?
I'll be honest. I don't listen to City Girls.
Good, because they're trash.
I don't listen to them at all.
How we feel about Meg Thee Stallion, man?
Didn't she have a new single out or something like that?
That shit did nothing. That shit like just flew under the
That's what
radar.
I'm saying. Like she had a new single coming out.
There's no record out there right now. I feel like that's really buzzing. It's just silence out there.
Oh, Drake was caught shooting the video for with J. Cole.
I heard it was next to like sidewalks that light up or something.
Yeah, beat it, bro. Michael Jackson beat it.
Trying to be like Mikey.
Mikey is crazy. Mikey is crazy.
Do you still go back to the album?
Yeah.
Do you change your views on it?
No. I still think it's a good album. That's it. I don't think it's like, oh my God. I think it's a good album. I don't, again, I'm just going to be like, I don't think Drake has it right now, and him taking some time off is really, I'm cool with it.
I don't really think he's going to take time out because there's going to be a lot of records they dropped with him on it.
Bro, he said gangy, bro. I don't want to hear anything else, bro. He said gangy. I don't even know what that means. I thought I was old.
Yeah, but Members Only was hard, yo.
It was a great record.
So it sounded hard.
I know, but I had to like really recollect after a few listens and be like, did this motherfucker really say gangy?
Because he had to switch it up to make it sound good.
Like with the gangy, gangy. I'm like, what?
Staying with music, Rihanna's planning a huge comeback tour for 24-25 after signing a new $32 million deal with Live Nation. And she also has 2 albums of new music to release. How we feel about this?
She about to break the internet, bro.
I know why she has new music coming out, because Drake's about to beat her record. Every time he's about to beat her record, she comes out.
You think so?
Yeah. So I think
you think it's gonna be a good album, or she's gonna miss?
I think out of all artists that we're familiar with, like out of a majority of artists that we're familiar with, she's had the longest hiatus as of right now. I don't know who's had longer. Like out of the active artists.
Frank Ocean. Man hasn't put out an album in like 8 years.
Yeah, I don't know. Cause he had that
Oh man does hold it like an ice cream cone.
Who, me?
Oh no, both of you.
How you want me to hold it?
No, he holds it.
Pause.
Hey, yo, ain't no way.
Yo, whoa.
Ain't no way.
How do you want me to hold it? Yo, that's nuts.
Yeah, it's either Frank Ocean or Rihanna, and they don't miss. So let's see.
Forgetting Jay-Z too.
Yeah, but he don't even count anymore, yo.
He's not really. I don't know if we call him active anymore.
The last time was 2017, yo.
Forgetting Lil Twist too, bro.
You forget about Bow Wow, yo.
Bow Wow, man.
I think Lil Twist forgot Lil Twist.
Oh,
Lil
man.
Wayne was like, "You're next." And he was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, I know Mahdi was like, yo, he's the one, yo. This kid is the one.
I knew he was. I was like, "What's?"
That whole Young Money run, bro? That shit was so weird, bro. I think everybody knew that Drake and Nicki were the stars.
I still feel good about Euro. His choice in Euro. I just never understood Lil Twist. I was like, nah, I don't think this guy does music, man.
I heard him rap like twice, and I was like, what is this?
Yeah, like,
And Lil Chucky. Remember Lil Chucky?
Nah.
oh, yeah.
Bruh.
Oh, my God.
Corey Guns.
Corey Guns was good, but, like, I don't know.
He fucked up his career, bro. He fucked it up. He had one of the best verses during that time. Couldn't capitalize off of it.
6 foot, 7 foot.
Yeah. Because his buzz was like, he was up here with it.
Yeah.
and he just couldn't capitalize off of it.
He's still that good, but I feel like he's in like a Ja Morant type situation. Like I feel his father fucked it up.
Oh, Peter Guns.
Peter Guns.
I mean, I guess. I just don't. There's no coming back for him. I don't think anybody's looking for him.
Yeah, I think
if we're talking about like artists who like kind of just dipped off, I think if Joel Santana were to make a comeback, I mean, I'm not saying he's gonna sell millions, but if he were to make a comeback, people would be excited. Nobody's gonna be excited for Corey Guns, and that's with all due respect.
I feel like right now is when the music, like tectonic plates, they're shifting. I feel like the sound is about to change. Like everything's about to change. The guard's about to change.
You know,
like,
I didn't
everything feels old.
You know, I didn't know Currency was signed under Young Money.
Oh yeah,
and his like at the beginning of his career.
I didn't know.
Yeah, he came out of that.
I have a question.
Go ahead, man.
This is away from music, by the way.
That's fine, bro.
What do we think? I think we had a conversation about this yesterday, but I want to hear Mahdi's take because Mahdi's take is nuts sometimes. Mahdi talk about that my type is wrong. Like that's nuts, by the way. Someone telling me that my type is wrong, but it's that's a whole different conversation. How do we feel about the dating scene in 2023?
I don't know if there is one right now because it's like
especially for our age, like 30 plus, or we want to say 25 plus or whatever.
I don't know what that scene is like right now. I don't know where that scene would be because I haven't been outside.
But you haven't had a conversation with older heads or like people, because I have conversation with older people who are single.
Yeah.
And are like and who are not active but like just there like trying to have conversations with women.
Yeah.
And they were telling me like, yo, it's nuts out here, yo. Even like let's say between like 35 to 38, they're like, yo, it's nuts out here, yo. He's like, and I can't even imagine for you. And I was like, yo, bro, it's like, it's crazy out here, man. It's like, and I know someone was like, some people might think like, what do you mean by crazy? Like I just feel like everyone's been with everyone.
Yeah,
like I'm not trying to sound, but I'm coming from a guy and a girl. I feel like everyone's been with everyone.
I think that's like the prerequisite. That's like something you gotta accept now.
You know what I mean? And it's to a point. It's like, and also it's
like a completely different climate than
it's like social media too. It's like, yo, bro, it's nuts out here. What were you saying yesterday about that? The dating scene right now.
It's just over. Like it's just weird. Everybody's judgmental. Everybody just basically put it like this, right?
Bro, are you crying?
No, I yawned.
Oh.
So.
I said it's okay, man. We're gonna make it out here. Yeah.
It's just weird because at the end of the day, everybody judges everybody, but it's based off of like almost what stability do you have, right?
Yeah.
And then it's like nobody really has stability, especially with this whole inflation shit. Like nobody has stability.
When you're talking,
I feel like it's one or the other. I feel like certain people. I feel like it's one or the other. Like there's no middle. There's as far as like stability is concerned.
Facts.
So when it comes
you're either
to
a slut or you're single. You know what I mean?
I feel like you're either single and out there mingling, or you're married and have kids and shit.
I agree.
There's no middle. There's no.
Do you think? So when you say, or when other people say, yo, the dating scene is nuts right now, what do they mean? Like, give an example to that. Like, how is it nuts?
They'll be interested for like 2 weeks, and then
okay, so it's the interest in the person.
The text messaging will become like very spotty. They'll go from like every day to like 4 times a week, then it becomes twice a week, then it becomes twice a month, and then it just dwindles out pretty fast.
Do you think the conversations are very blah now than before?
I think that the people rely on text messages to be their conversational piece instead of doing it in person.
So you think in person, like the conversations are not the same?
No.
I think it's because of the number of options. Because back then, like, if somebody was talking to you, they'd respect you enough to not go and talk to a bunch of other people.
Social media, because there was no social media.
Yeah,
so you weren't
they try to
access
figure out
to every person, guy or girl. You weren't able to be like, oh shit, oh shit.
But it was like, all right, I'm talking to this person. Let me see where this leads, right? But now it's like, oh, I got 30. Let's see which one's popping. You know what I mean? And I'll go with that. So they're doing the bare minimum. They're doing no work. That's why you get the spotty communication, because they're like, they have like 30 other people that they're waiting on. So it's difficult to build trust now.
Yeah.
The only person that kind of has a short shot, not really, is if they're loaded, if they have a bunch of money, because then you have something that's pulling that person in.
True.
Yeah, but could that be the only reason they're pulling him in?
Oh, it's
Mahdi, what happened, man? Mahdi, what happened, man? Yo, can you pass me my water? Damn, bro, I feel like I'm in the Sahara Desert. The lights were basically like, Mahdi, you fucking lying.
Oh, man.
I do agree with that, though. I feel like there is no middle ground. There's either you're single or you're married with kids.
Yeah. There's no, not even single. I wouldn't even say single. I mean, like,
So situationships.
Yeah, exactly.
You have like 4 situationships.
Yeah.
Like, yo, my shorty just stopped talking to me. Aren't you single? Yeah, but number 2 is fucking up right now, yo.
It's not even number 2. I feel like it's like, this is my Tuesday, this is my Monday, this is my Thursday. That's how they doing.
I be like that sometimes, you know?
Ask him, man.
No, don't ask me nothing. Relax. Relax.
Man has multiple girlfriends.
I don't have anything. Relax. Relax.
If you have the type of dreams that dudes and females used to have back then, where I have that one individual that's loyal to me that I can focus on, they're focusing on me, I don't feel like that exists like that nowadays, you know?
Especially
I think
with
that's
social
rare.
media.
Yeah. Because you have IG. You have people hitting you up on IG. You have people hitting you up on Facebook. You have people
Why you been
hitting
talking
you
to
up
my girl? I was like, which
directly.
one's your girl?
Yeah.
That show make them mad as hell. Like, which one's your girl? This one. Oh, that one? Oh, that's my Wednesday thing. Why, do you need her back? You need her back or something?
That's crazy.
Go ahead, man. Make it uncomfortable, yo.
Nah, make pause. No, I just feel like the days is nuts, yo. But I think we all can. So to me, it's, if we know the dating scene is nuts, can we judge a person for their past when we get into a relationship?
I feel like you have to be less judgmental now, because you gotta.
This era,
Yeah, because otherwise you're gonna be
single for the rest
exactly. Exactly.
What up, Carbs?
That's basically what we were telling him yesterday. You know what I mean?
I think you're right, because we're at a point where like everyone's just guy and girl. I'm not trying to say just one gender. I think everyone's just hoeing around, yo. Delaying that thing slang.
And that's the culture that came about from all this.
And to a point when you want to get into a relationship, and if your past comes about, or they heard about your past from other people, it's to a point now, do you let that slide, or does that interfere with how you feel?
Stay emotionless, my friends.
Huh?
Stay emotionless, my friends.
Unless you
Because they can be loyal to you during the whole time you've been together, but do you still let that interfere about their past?
But the problem is,
guy or girl, I'm talking about any gender in this question, because I don't want to be like, yo, females are the only.
What's up, Mahdi?
I think we don't get to control our emotions, so a lot of us will be bothered by each other's past regardless. I mean,
we'll be single for our whole life, man.
Yeah, because again, like I was like we were talking with Carbs yesterday about this. Like we're at a point where we can't. I'm not saying we can't be picky, but we can't keep judging people based off shit that
they did.
Yeah. You know, because it's basically like this, right? Say for instance you're dating somebody in town, right? And everybody just starts saying shit about this person, saying they're this, that, and the third, right? They've been here, been around, whatever, blah, 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 right? And
But do people do that nowadays? I feel like,
bro,
Yeah,
do you not know the internet?
I
But
hear
now,
that
say for
a lot,
instance,
yo.
you go to another state, you meet somebody,
yeah.
but you don't know this person, like from a break, like nobody, you don't know anybody around. So you're
But
dating
I
this
should-
person, but this person also has the same.
But I feel like that should be the MO. Like, do not date in your own city. Because majority of the people you know can know that person.
I mean, I guess.
You have a point, but it's still a point. It's like, damn, what you want me to move to
Yeah, I'm
California?
just,
Go like
I'ma
30
just move-
minutes.
I'm
Go
gonna
like
just,
an hour out.
I'm gonna just move to Sweden. Let me see if I find something out there.
With inflation, yo, bro, I don't think that is not that cheap, yo.
A lot of people connecting through apps. So with apps, it's like 30 minutes
Bro, have
away,
you
an
seen
hour
the show
and away.
Catfish?
Facts.
Like, I ain't trying to be on there, yeah.
Probably
Nah,
some
there's a lot of
ugly,
people working it.
ugly
through
chick in the
apps.
background, or even an ugly guy just finessing us. You never know, man.
No, but there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people doing the app thing. I mean, that doesn't make it any better because that's just like another Instagram, you know. You've already heard about Tinder, but there's a ton of other apps.
Well, I don't know about any other apps.
So
I used to app.
Are you guys on the apps?
me, no,
I'm on Instagram.
but that doesn't count as a dating app.
Who said I was dating?
Oh, Bumble is another one. I hear a lot of people use Bumble. So
Bumble, isn't it just African American or no?
no,
No,
it's American.
no, I know it's American, but I'm talking about the race. I'm talking about the race, fool.
I'm gonna start using Christian Mingle, yeah.
No. What do you mean? What do
It's
you?
American. They're like, it's only for
American.
black people,
Huh?
because you know how there's a certain dating apps that's just for certain
Communities.
race. Yeah.
No, this is for everyone.
My man said, no, it's American.
No, it's big. It's like Facebook.
Pause.
Okay, yeah. Oh man.
You're funny, man. You're funny. You're funny.
Why'd you think it was African?
No, 'cause
No,
that's-
he's an African American,
yeah, I
not
don't wanna say
African.
blacks. I didn't
No,
wanna say-
But why did you think
Because
it was
I've seen
African?
a couple like in the commercials, and I feel like I heard I heard about the Bumble one. before.
I thought you were connecting the Bumble with like the ads we see on TV.
Yo, this guy.
This man's wild.
If you have to predict when you guys are gonna get married, like in your vision, what do you think?
The next year. So.
For me, I'd probably say my 40s.
Really?
Dang.
My man,
Why you say it like that?
My man said, "Dang, like you just dropped the worst album."
Yeah, like,
I said damn like Kevin Hart when he said he was
Like, damn.
50.
what's wrong with me getting married in my 40s?
What do you think about that?
Damn.
You think
No,
that's
but
too late?
that's
At least it's not too late. But do you think that's too late?
I feel like if the doctor says you're still healthy and good to go, like it's all right. Otherwise, if shit's hanging by a string, you gotta
Done by
read.
40, yeah.
Facts. He's saying Clip City by 40.
You're gonna have your liver like this.
That's nuts.
Wow.
What about you, Mahdi? When do you see yourself? Because obviously you do want to settle down.
Because of my culture, because of my community, I have to do it before a certain time period.
So basically next year.
What you gotta do by next year?
Before my mid-30s,
So what's the mid-30s? 35?
35, yeah.
So if you had to pick a number, like where do you think you see yourself?
Like 33, maybe.
33. I'm mad at it, Mahdi. I'm with you on that. I feel like 38, 39 for me.
I'm going to see you at 40, brother.
He's gonna be like, you remember that damn you said to me?
Look at you. Damn.
I think like 38, 39 for me, yo.
We both gonna be going damn in a store buying Cameron's Trojan.
Yeah, this guy nuts. Man.
Facts, yo.
Shout out to Cameron.
Oh man.
Shout out to Cameron.
Shout
How
out
we
to
feel about
Cam.
his verse on that record?
It was good.
Yeah.
I think he killed it. I think that was like that's the type of rapping I'm used to. That's what I call like.
He didn't hit us with the Louis Gooey
I
Uchi
don't even
Uri.
mind that. Like your girl's a Suzuki. Like that.
No, but Cole still like no one's gonna beat Cole's. So I feel like after Cole's, I feel like no one should have touched it. Me personally.
Which version do you like better? I like.
I like the
Cameron.
one without Yachty on it.
Like, what do you mean? What version I like better?
Cameron's verse or Cole's verse?
Didn't I just say?
I prefer Cameron's.
No way, you disrespectful. To
Should have been a
hip-hop.
Cole record. I don't mind Yachty. I don't like Yachty's rapping voice.
Same.
Yo, Cole just went off. Yo,
Facts. Slid on that record.
he didn't trip.
Nope. He ain't a city girl. He ain't a city girl. Oh man. Have you guys been keeping updated on the Palestinian and Israeli conflict?
Yeah, it's getting crazy. It's getting crazy because what Israel wants to do is like just flatten that side, like Gaza, and Iran's looking to retaliate.
That's gonna be bad. Do you think that we should be believing everything the media says?
No.
Or should we just be
100%.
making our own research?
You should definitely do your own research because the media is controlled by certain groups, and they'll only have you see what they want you to see. So then, if you're only consuming from the big media channels, you're gonna be manipulated.
Saying that a lot of countries around the world are in big support of Palestine. Colombia's president said that he was willing to cut ties with Israel. Spain also said that they're willing to cut ties with Israel. So basically, becoming a divided thing amongst everybody in the world.
I mean, it's getting very controversial because everyone's picking a side now. That's what it feels like. So it's almost getting like World War III type.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how y'all see it. How do you guys see it?
I just think it's becoming a bigger issue. I mean, all Israel has to do is just literally stop and just give the people their land. But it's just like I know there's more to it. And they just wanted a reason to attack. Like the ratio of deaths is nowhere comparable. Like I watch a lot of these news outlets to always talking about, do you condemn Hamas or the amount of Israeli people that have that. You're killing innocent people in general, especially kids.
Yeah.
It's bigger than Israeli or Palestinians. Bigger than that. I just want innocent people to stop dying. They bombed the hospital. Like, make that make sense.
Just to give you an idea on what's like really going on. So it's Israel. They just want to finish the chapter, meaning like they just want the entire part to be called Israel. They want the Palestinians added, right? Currently, right now, it's like a two-state situation where Palestinians are on the Gaza side of things and then West Bank, right? But Israel's like, by keeping it this way, we keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Rather than do that, let's just kill them all, get rid of them, or kick them out the country somehow, and make it all Israel. Like let's get this done and over with. We've been going on for 70 plus years. We don't want to keep going. Let's finish this. Obviously, that's a travesty for the Palestinians, right? Like that's. So you're gonna decimate a whole race? Like how is that okay? But then there are people backing Palestinians. It's not like they're alone. There's like the Muslim part of the world that's looking at this situation, and they're getting offended and taking taking it as a personal attack. right? So they kind of want, this is the sick part, they kind of want Israel to do whatever they're planning to do to the Palestinians, so that can be the okay button to go ahead and like start a war. And the first group that's trying to do something, is promising to do something, is Iran, and they're the closest thing to the Afghanistan that you guys know. So those guys are crazy. You know, there's the Hezbollah there also. So the partnerships that they have is basically, um, they have the Saudi Arabia. You know how Saudi Arabia did? These guys are like some of the richest. They have trillions of dollars. You know what I mean? So they back Palestine, and I believe Iran in a way. And guess who else backs that situation? Just on some weird sideways connection, China, because China been trying to take over Taiwan for a long time, but U.S. looks at, I think Taiwan is like a U.S. territory or something like that, and U.S. is like, don't touch Taiwan, and China's like, no, we want to touch it. Like this, we want to touch it. This is our. This should be ours, right? And U.S. warned China, if you go anywhere near that, we're gonna have something to say about that. So now China's like, oh, what if we get you occupied over here? What if we like this distraction over here with Israel versus Palestine? Let's get you busy over here. You're already busy in Ukraine, right? So I believe they sent some warships to help Palestine, to help the Muslims there. I don't think China really cares about Muslims like that, but they need it as like a decoy so they could invade Taiwan, right? So China is helping Saudi Arabia and Iran, and then you have help from Russia, because Russia's bombing the crap out of Ukraine, and they're like, oh, U.S. has some other situation going on over here. Let's help in some way. Let's, have them, what is it called, like, let's spread them thin, right? Sure. So they're not as strong in Ukraine. So basically it's like this. It's U.S. and Israel versus China, Russia, Saudi Arabia, and Iran. So that's, if that goes crazy, it's not going to be like World War II. World War II, we had it easy because the Allies overpowered Germany and their comrades, But now it's not going to be easy. Now it's going to be it's going to be nuts. It's going to be crazy. If anything goes down, So that's why they didn't do anything to Palestine yet. Like all the stuff you've been seeing, it's just like, it's like a micro dose. What they want to do is like completely flatten.
No, yeah, they want to get rid of everything.
Yeah. What you've been seeing is like very small compared to what they're planning to do.
And they're just waiting for they're trying to count down when are they going to do it.
Yeah, because Hamas still has hostages, and the thing about Hamas is like it's literally like almost like Black Lives Matter type thing. Like it's not like that. People are gonna go crazy for that comparison.
It's like ISIS.
No, it's not like ISIS. It's more like, oh, y'all been fucking with us for however long, right? Okay, we're gonna band together and we're gonna do something about it. We're not just gonna get bullied to death, like literally to death, right? Yeah. We're gonna do something about it. So then they're calling it a terrorist situation, and it partly is, but like what Hamas did a couple of days ago with the rockets, right? We don't know the full details, but there's conspiracy theories behind that also, right? Israel has the best defense any country probably has.
Yeah, they said they should have known about it, and they
did know about it. They were given the drop already.
No, that's what I'm saying. They're saying they should have known about it.
Yeah,
like the people from the outside saying they should have known about it because the defense is crazy.
Yeah,
and now the inside where they're saying is Israel did know about it.
And they did know about it. They just
wanted it to happen, so now they have a reason to go attack.
Exactly. And the funny thing is they're not the only ones playing that game. Iran is playing that game. They're like, all right.
They just want a reason. They knew about it. They're like, all right, now we have a reason to come and flatten everything out.
Yeah. That's why when you see all this shit happening to Palestine and you're wondering why is nobody coming to help them? Because they're looking for a reason. They want you to like really do something so like we could go in. You know what I mean?
I feel like also what they also said is Israel attacked themselves. That's another conspiracy. They're saying that Israel sent the bombs at themselves, saying it was Palestine or Hamas that did it, but in general, it was their people that did it.
Yeah, because it takes a shit ton of money. How do these poor people even get that money?
So I know people are gonna get mad at this comparison. It's like something like 9/11.
Yeah,
like
yeah. No, wait,
people are saying that we did like Iraq did something.
Yeah,
and we started war with them, but people think that U.S. hit the towers of the Pentagon just to start something with them.
Yeah.
So we could go because it was I think it was about oil and all that at that time, right? So and then
like the whole weapons of mass destruction thing, we know it's BS now, right? But that was like they were thinking it was a legit thing back then. Like
that was a whole bullshit lie.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that if anything, if people want to know, like that's the best comparison of what's happening, right? Like what they think about that, because they say Israel's defense is like they should have known about this. Like like that's what the news were saying. Say Israel should have known about this.
Yeah.
And then people in the back, like others, like on internet was like they knew about it.
Yeah.
They just wanted something. They just wanted them to attack us so they have a reason to go back and then destroy everything.
Exactly, because otherwise you would just go little bit, back and forth. You keep doing the little back and forth.
They wanted like mass destruction, basically. Like, oh, you killed babies. You killed. Oh no, now we're gonna go
and just straight massacre.
Like I agree with everything you said. Thing like what bothers me, like, because I know you said about the news. Obviously, I do look at the news. What bothers me a lot more with the news is like the headlines that says it's Israel versus Hamas. In general, it shouldn't be that. It should be Israel versus Palestine. And I feel like it
shouldn't even be that, but like,
oh no, it should. But I feel like that should be that should have been the main fucking what people should realize what's the bigger picture.
Like that's what's happening. You're saying.
Yeah, I feel like when you put in Israel versus Hamas is now you're putting like.
That's the optics. I see what you're saying. That's the optics that they're putting out there, but it's actually Israel versus
Palestine,
innocent Palestinian civilians.
And I feel like with that, it confuses a lot of people to a point. It's like. They just know that little story. It's like it's Israel versus Hamas.
That's why they don't feel bad when they see all these kids getting bombed and stuff.
Exactly. Like, so when people say, "Oh, you support Hamas," it's like, "No, I don't support Hamas. I support Palestine." I feel like the that's what the media is doing. It's like they're not putting Israel versus Palestine. They're putting Israel versus Hamas.
But here's the big picture that a lot of people I feel like are missing. All right, like you have a cookie, right? Let's say you have a cookie. Right, and I say, "Can I borrow some?"
And I'm stabbing you.
That'd be the right thing to do, probably. But let's say you have a cookie, right? Mm-hmm. And I say, "Let me borrow like half," right? And you're like, "Nah, bro, like it's my cookie. Like, relax, you know. I'll give you a little crumb or something." So you give me a crumb, and I'm like, "Nah, come on, let me get half." And you're like, "All right, man, you've been bitching for so long. All right, I'm gonna give you half." So you give me half, right? And I'm like. But I'm hungry still. Let me get like the half of the half that you have. Mm-hmm. And out of the goodness of your heart, you give the half, right? And then I go, oh look, he got the rest of my cookie. You know what I mean? That's the optics here. Israel is on Palestinian land. Mm-hmm. They're occupying like more than 75% of that. Mm-hmm. But this is Palestinian land at the end of the day. So the fact that people feel okay, they're like. Yeah, so what? They're getting bombed. They should have left. Left what? They're home? Like, that's the part that I don't understand. What do you mean they should leave? Leave where? Their home? Their land? Imagine if another country came to America and said, yeah, oh yeah, get out. You'd be like, nah, what the, all the New York attitude, all the, urban shit would come out. Like, what? Nah, you get the fuck out. You know what I mean?
No, I agree.
So I don't understand how people are sympathizing, but I see people just like putting shit up. Free Israel, free. I'm like, free them from what?
Oh, like the celebrities.
Yeah.
All these celebrities are stupid, bro. Shout out to Kalani though. Shout out to Bella Hadid.
Shout out to Kalani.
Shout out to Russ, man.
Shout out to Russ.
Shout out to Russ. Shout out to Russ because he's doing it in the most honest way. Like those stories are goated because he's being like blatantly honest.
I don't know anything that's going on.
Yeah, he's like, so what you're telling me is blah blah blah. So what you're telling me is blah blah blah. All right, let me try and put this together. What part? Who's lying? You know what I mean? I wanted somebody to do that for a long time, but nobody, you know,
That's
people
how
are
Russ is
playing
the goat,
politics.
man.
Relax.
That's how Russ is the goat, man.
Relax.
But that was hard that he did that. Like he went through it through like 2 full days, and he went through everything. And I
And
was
also,
like,
when Kim and North was on Instagram,
this is like the polar opposite.
And everyone was putting the Palestine flag, and North goes, "Mommy, what flag is that?" And Kim looks, she's like, "That's the Brazil flag. That's where you go see Neymar play."
Wait, Kim said that? I am dead.
Yeah, you didn't see the clip?
No, but I thought North said like. I thought North was the one who said
No,
that.
Kim said, he said, that's where Neymar, that's where we go to see Neymar play. That's the Brazil flag.
They're like, good luck. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck to be.
Go see Neymar play then.
And those are the same people that say free Palestine. Or they say, yo, pray for Israel. It's like, bro, pray for what, man?
No,
I understand.
The craziest shit was the one who put up
Justin Bieber.
Yeah, fucking put up a free pray for Israel, and then there's a picture in the back of Gaza, the Gaza Strip. It's just like, bro, what are you doing? People are just these celebrities. But I feel like fucking dumb.
I feel like.
Did you see? So Justin Bieber did that because of Scooter Braun, right? Scooter Braun's Jewish. But did you see how Scooter Braun came out? He's like, all the times they're protesting with you for Black Lives Matter. Where are you guys now? I'm like, what?
Like, it's not the same, bro. Like, what? Relax.
I get it.
It's the exact opposite.
I understand. I do get it.
It's like somebody was fucking you up, so we helped you guys out. Now we going and fucking somebody up. You're not gonna help us? Like, what? It's just like false equivalence.
Scooter Braun is fucking moron. He's a fucking moron, and I know, and that's why a lot of people fired his ass. A lot of the big celebrities fired him.
That's why Taylor Swift don't fuck with him.
Facts. Taylor Swift was like, "Fuck you," spit in your face.
She said it on the world.
I feel like with the whole celebrities thing, I feel like we as a people, I'm not gonna just say us, because obviously some of us, we don't care what the celebrities think about what's going on in the world. But I feel like us as the people sometimes rely on the celebrities too much to have the voice.
Yeah.
Just because we don't have the voice. So it's like, I need you guys to say something. It's that you got the power.
Yeah, but not the intelligence.
I feel like, because goes back to Spider-Man, what Uncle Ben said, with great power comes great responsibility. Like, we're giving you this power. Like, you got to own up to certain things that you're not going to want to do.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's certain celebrities there's certain celebrities I do wish that does say something at times. Like,
that you wish would have said something.
That says things at times.
Like Jay-Z or something.
Like, I would say like Kendrick Lamar. I would say like J. Cole. I wish that said certain times.
Drake.
No, I don't want to hear. Nah, Drake, no.
No?
I
don't want Drake to say anything.
You just want him to look pretty?
Yeah, just look pretty. Like, like those three artists right there, like Jay-Z, J. Cole, Kendrick, to say something.
Yeah.
But I understand why.
Toby said something.
Yes. Yeah. And obviously, some people may say, we don't give a fuck about celebrities. They're just there for the music. I say, yeah, I understand that. But you understand, we don't really have the voice.
But at the same time, I kind of get it. Because
they can fuck up their brand, too.
Yeah, everything that you work for is owned by different groups.
That's another thing I understand. And that's why I respect Kalani a lot.
But by the way, this is like a side note. Joe Budden's podcast, they discuss everything, and that's one thing but this, and I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
But and that's why, into a point, it's like
that's the definition of power, by the way.
Of course.
50 Cent don't even say shit.
I just realized that.
Yeah.
I just realized, but no, 50 does talk about it.
I don't think he touched on it like that. Well, what did he say?
Let me see. Oh, you might be right because of all the Sacramento Kings and all that.
Yeah.
But that's the point. You see, those are... Damn, I'm hungry.
What does Sacramento Kings...
No, it's because of the owners. I get the power that be. Yeah. I feel like those are situations I do not want to be involved. Obviously, we all want to sign deals to the point, but sometimes it's like... Is that me or her? Someone's hungry. Sometimes, like... the right deal might not be the right deal.
Would you sell your soul, man?
Because don't you think they're selling your soul? Because I just realized that. I understood. I knew that Joe didn't say, like, I've never seen anything about what's going on. But then him saying that, I'm like, oh shit, like, they really haven't talked about it.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. And they talk about everything.
The funny thing is they either said,
because I know Maul and Roy are smaller, but they've talked about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like,
well, what did they
had
say?
like a whole like segment. Like,
But
I didn't really hear what they said.
I gotta check it out because I wonder who they sided with, or if they sided.
I think they sided with Palestine. I do think they did have a little clip, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Yeah, let me confirm it real quick.
That'd be brave. But by the way, it's not like F Jews or anything. There's a lot of good Jews out there that actually support Palestine.
I agree.
And you know, they don't want to see any harm done to innocent Palestinians. And they protested, you know, this past week. So it's not a Jews versus Palestinian thing. It's really just like government versus innocent individuals.
Hold up, actually, they might have not said anything. Yeah, they actually didn't say anything. Yeah, they didn't say anything.
Usually when something like this happens, they they do an entire episode about it. You know what I mean? With all podcasts, they usually do an entire episode.
Do you blame them?
No, because then it becomes a question of
you want to get fired.
do you stop the food coming to your kids' mouths, or do you speak on the subject? You know, I mean, do you prevent your family from eating, or do you fight for innocent people? It's tough. It's not easy. Because once you get fired in those situations, it's not like you get your job back. You know, there's no, say sorry and you get your job. There's no getting your job back.
So you're saying it'd be like a Colin Kaepernick situation?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the perfect analogy.
But
right now, like,
I know we're going all over. So I had a big issue with that whole situation. I don't know if y'all did. I just had a big issue in that situation with the Colin I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I feel like what bothered me so much with that situation is we never heard him speak about this.
Yeah, but for that reason, probably.
No, but it's to a point. It's like what I was mad. It's like I was tired of us, not like I don't want to say the people speaking for him all in the interviews, and he never said one word about anything, and he was still trying to get into NFL. That was the only thing that bothered me.
Yeah, but it was probably the same reason. He just didn't want to jeopardize anything. And then one day
you already jeopardized it when you kneeled, yo. It's like to the point you already went all out. It's like if you
but after the kneeling, he spoke about it in interviews.
Bro, I never heard him speak about it. Like the way people I seen a lot of people.
After the kneeling?
Yeah.
I mean, he's been in interviews. He spoke on.
Bro, please send me the interview.
And then he did like a whole documentary and everything.
Yeah, docs is there, but I'm talking about like you hear people fighting in interviews for Colin, and I feel like Colin didn't even do that. He just let people speak for him, and I feel like that's what. And I forgot who said this too. That was one of the issues. Is like Colin never really spoke out like the rest of us.
But it was a delicate thing because they were trying to just.
Bro, he was never gonna play. When he kneeled. Everyone said it. It's like, bro, you're not going back. So for you to keep on trying to sending Jess you're looking dumber and dumber. It's like you after that kneeling, I knew he wasn't going back.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he kept on trying to go back while everyone was like, bro, we're fighting for you, but you're still trying to go back to the NFL.
Because he got to feed his family. Yeah. See,
But he already did.
Difficult.
Bro, after you kneeled, you were done. You were done.
Yeah.
You were done after you kneeled. So my thing is, if you already did that full first, it's like you might as well just roll with it, yo.
And go do something else.
Yeah, but like I don't know. Shout out to Colin, but like that was the only issue with my whole thing with that. But what were we saying?
But that's the weight of power.
Yeah.
Like being in a situation, feeling like, oh, I can't say anything or I lose everything. But you know how you actually feel. You know what you want to say, but you can't. And they're not doing anything to you. It's not like they're beating you up, putting you in a corner, stomping you to death or nothing like that. They're not doing anything to you. But you know you can't say anything, otherwise you lose everything.
That's so reading contracts is very important, yo.
Yeah.
And being like, yo, am I able to speak about everything? I'm talking about everything.
No, it's not even. It's not even like in a contract. It's like, so them not speaking on it is not. It's not written in a contract anywhere. It's just them knowing who they work for. You know what I mean? Nick Cannon was trying to warn Nick Cannon was trying to warn you.
Hey, man. But then again, that could be why most artists don't say anything.
Kanye did, and I saw what happened in Kanye.
Kanye was onto something, yeah.
Yeah, but Kanye was on drugs, yeah.
he went.
You know
he
what
went
made
crazy.
it worse? You know what made it worse? He was bipolar and not on meds. So it made him look nuts. If he was sober in the mind and doing all this, then people would have been like, you know what, Kanye? But bro, it's like he wasn't on his meds, and everyone knew he was bipolar.
Yeah. But Kanye had he had the most leniency. Like he was able to do so much before they was like, all right, cut him down. He had to go all the way to Hitler for them to go cut him down. But he was doing crazy stuff even before then. But I think everyone had to, I don't want to say it this way, but like the longest leash, you know what I mean? But then every other, there's a lot of communities that people talk shit on and nothing happens.
Facts. Big facts.
You know what's crazy? He was speaking heavy on this, and that's why I'm trying to figure out, is this his way of getting involved but not being involved? I don't know if you follow Ain't No Jigga.
Yeah.
Like Dave saying like that's the closest thing we could get to Jay because he has all like the info. Yeah. That person it still is going heavy for the Free Palestine, the Nelson Mandela statue over there. Like he was going heavy. He's like, yo, you guys don't know the history. So my mind's like, and I know that account, he has to get approval because that's a Jay-Z, like that's the closest thing we'll get to a Jay-Z account.
Yeah.
He had to get an approval to be like, you know what? You good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So my thing is, I feel like this is Hov saying this, but not really Hov saying this. Just him saying, this is the cosign. This is how I feel. But with my business ties that I have, I can't really talk about this. Like, this is the closest outlet I could get to say everything I want to say.
I don't know if that's the situation or if that person feels strongly about it and asks Jay-Z for permission. And he was like, go ahead.
But if he gets the cosign, bro, because that's his person. Like, that, like he has all the photography that connects with that.
Yeah.
Hov knows with that delicate situation, that could fuck everything up.
Yeah. So
if Hov said, yeah, you good, me personally, I feel like that's his way to be like, this is how I truly feel too.
Yeah. But
I don't know. Because I'm going to be honest, I don't even see Kodak Lens. What's his name?
Yeah, Kodak Lens.
Lenny?
Yeah. I don't know if Lenny has said anything about this.
No. I don't think he would.
You know what I mean? So my thing is, it's the Ain't No Jigga account, the closest thing we'll get to confirming that this is how Hov and them truly feel about this whole situation.
I feel like I know Jay-Z well, like I've been following him well enough to know, like.
Are you being boardrooms with him?
No, but
you Kevin Durant?
he supports Palestine. I'm pretty sure he supports, but he's not gonna say anything because unless there's something intelligent to say.
Ace of Spades, bro. Who's it owned by? Like I'm talking about all the brands that he.
But he's not with Ace of Spades, and like he's
50%. Still,
I mean.
No, he's less than that. I think. He sold it to
But I think regardless, like he usually doesn't say anything unless there's something like intelligent to be said, that hasn't been said already. Otherwise, he doesn't just talk just to talk.
Like Ross doesn't say anything. Obviously, he can't because of his business.
Rick Ross?
Yeah.
I don't think he cares. I don't think.
Oh no, that too. But we're talking about.
I don't think Ross gives a fuck.
We're talking about certain situations like.
Why do you think Khaled doesn't say anything?
I don't think Khaled probably doesn't even know.
Yeah, but isn't he Palestine?
Yeah, he's Palestinian.
But I heard people killing him for that too. Is it, bro? You from there and you're not even gonna say anything? But now,
I wouldn't even be shocked if he was like, "What's going on over there?" You know what I mean? I wouldn't even be shocked. So it's just like
He's gonna be like, Israel,
You know what it is? What they say?
let's go golfing.
They say no, but that's what they say. Say you do all these videos about going golfing, want to sell us this, sell us that, but when people just want you to say something about this, you can't make one video about that.
Yeah, that's
because Khaled makes a video for every fucking thing, yo. And he's not gonna make a video, but obviously we know why. But for a person that doesn't know why, say you make a video for every stupid shit.
Yeah.
You can't make a video for this. It's like it's nuts. And Khaled's like always on Snapchat and shit. It's like you can't make one video for this. Shout out to the few artists that does say something. Like you say Kalani, we got Russ, we got
Bella Hadid.
Yeah, that.
There were people that were going in high places, like you know, I say power, right? There's people in high places that hired people from your Harvards, from your Yales, from Princeton, and then found different posts online, and then reneged those offers basically. They were like, you know what? Never mind. We don't need you.
You know what's crazy? And also, going back to him, if you're like very active with this on social media, mind you, if you're a regular person or whatever, like you're getting up there, this could also hurt you in the future.
Yeah.
Like if you're trying to work for someone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they say, be careful you post on Instagram because of your job, and they see, you're talking about this the whole time. Is like, we can't do this. That's why you guys see what you're trying to do with your career in life is like just know what you talk about could affect if you're trying to persuade something else.
Bro, with every situation, I see my entire timeline filled up, right? But with this one, I don't see a lot.
They're blocking
it. On Facebook, I don't see a lot.
They're blocking it.
Yeah. That's the other thing. On Instagram, when you support Palestine in your status, just like a week ago or so, they were putting like terrorists next to that. Like Instagram, Facebook, Meta was doing that. They were putting terrorists next to that.
Racist.
That's crazy.
That's you. That's your people, man.
But it's just something to watch.
You heard what Donald Trump said?
No, I haven't heard Donald Trump's take on any of this.
Nuts, yeah. I know Donald Trump was doing a speech, right? I'll go to what he said about the Palestine and that what's going on. But he goes up to a speech. I don't know if you saw this clip. He goes up and starts just looking around like he's lost. He turns around. He said, "Yo, where am I?" He's like, "Who am I right now, yo?" He said, "Which way do I get out?"
Wait, who said that? Who said that?
Trump. He said, "Who am I right now, yo? Where am I?" He turns around. He's like, "Yo, do I get out this way?" I'm like, yo, this guy's nuts, Sleepy Joe, man.
Holy shit.
He basically said, obviously what he's gonna say, bro. His fans are gonna love it. He said the terrorist attack, this and that. He said we gotta help Israel. Like if they need the weapons, we got this. He's like, yo, when me rethinking is like, Trump, how can you go with this, but you were against Iraq, going to Iraq?
Yeah,
it's basically like the same thing.
Yeah.
But I get it, because you got to go with what's going to make your people happy.
Yeah.
But do I truly feel like this is the dumbest move for U.S. to get involved? I do think he thinks.
Yeah.
But he's like, you know what? I got to say what's going to... But... And what do you think about Biden going over there?
I saw a post, it's like, this is American math, right? A couple weeks ago, America was talking about a shutdown because they were running out of money. And out of nowhere, $100 billion to Israel.
Oh, yeah. So basically,
where did that come
Biden's
from?
giving $100 billion to Israel with Ukraine, and then a couple millions. You see the difference right there?
Yeah. So
millions to billions. Do you see the difference? And
I thought we were broke, man. I thought we were broke.
They were talking about government
$10 billion.
But what do you say about Biden visiting the president or the commander in chief?
Y'all want anything from Chipotle
in Israel? Huh?
Y'all want anything from Chipotle?
Yeah, I'm good for it. I'll take a bowl.
Are you ordering yet?
I'm hungry.
I think everyone's hungry. It's like
you want to go out to the bar?
Stomach virus or something.
No, we can order. You can't play Uno, yo.
Yeah.
No, we can do it here. Let's finish the pot like in 15. Can you order in 15?
I want to order it now so I could get here at a decent time. Just keep it. I'm gonna just do my thing.
No, I know. If you're trying to get some food, man, I can. You know what? Give me some food. I'll give you the pants, yeah.
All right, man.
You want to do that deal?
That's fine.
All right, bet.
Also, yeah, I got you.
What the hell was I saying before?
Israel.
Oh, Biden went to was it Biden going to Israel?
Yes.
Yeah, he had a meeting with the commander in chief of the president, whatever, whoever it was. They had a handshake. They hugged. There was a picture of them hugging, and I'm like, bro, like Sean King wrote a caption when there was a picture of Biden hugging him, and it was like basically saying, he's like, yo, I'm never voting for this guy ever again. Like, obviously, Sean King's a big progressive, but he is like was it the last election when Biden won? He voted for Biden because of the lesser two evils. But he's like, you know what? I could give less than a fuck. He's like, because this picture, these two are basically killing innocent babies, children. Because you got to think about majority of the people in Palestine are children.
Yeah.
And Biden's giving them weapons to basically kill them.
Yeah.
And this goes back to the lies that Israel was bombed the hospital.
Yeah.
Bombed the hospital. Got happy because like, oh, we killed Hamas terrorists under there or whatever. But then they lied, be like, oh no, there were babies there. No, it wasn't us. It was Hamas that did that.
Yeah.
So it's
and then they put out a video where it's Hamas guys talking and saying they launched that missile, right? But the accent was wrong. It was like voice actors. It was like
it seemed like they hired them.
Yeah.
And to me, it's like Biden just Biden taking a trip to Israel. But I get it. There's an old clip of Biden. I don't know if you've seen it. Like it was from the 90s, I think.
Yeah.
He was explaining the reason why they created Israel. I don't know if you've seen that clip.
No.
I'll send it to you.
What do you want?
Can I get the three tacos? It starts with it's BAR, the chicken or the whatever steak it is.
Barbacoa.
Yeah. And then if I could get the just corn and cheese, yo. What I was saying. Oh, but in that video, in that clip, I'll send it to you. It's crazy, bro. Me hearing that, I'm like, oh, and that's Joe Biden, like when he was young, and he said it with like anger. He's like, this is the reason why we created Israel, this and that. He's like, regardless, we were gonna make an Israel regardless if this didn't exist.
But Israel is America.
But that's what he's saying. He said we were gonna create this regardless.
Yeah.
But just me seeing him doing all this, and I'm like,
it's you should not be looking at Israel like a separate thing. Israel and America is like the same thing.
Yeah, it's like basically, I wouldn't say brothers, but like cousins.
It's like 2.0. It's like Spawn.
Yeah,
you know,
it's like a roasted chili corn salsa. Is that the corn?
No, just a regular corn.
It doesn't say here,
bro.
Yeah.
Let me see the corn.
It just says roasted chili corn salsa. I think it's that one, right?
Oh no, don't do corn. Just do cheese and I guess lettuce. But not yet. When I saw that, I was like,
you want crispy tortilla or soft flour?
Salt. Crispy. Obviously, I voted for Biden that time. Like, obviously, it's no point lesser to it. But now it's like I told my mom and dad, because what's great about my parents, they're very involved. But obviously, they just hear like the news outlets with the videos I be showing them.
Yeah.
Like we go back and forth.
Mahdi.
I get it. But I just love it because we just have debates about politics. Like I never thought I would be having this with them, but it's just great. But like, yeah, I was like, I think this election it's gonna come back to the lesser two evils. But I told them, I was like, yo, Trump's winning it. Like Biden has no chance to do this.
Bro, nobody wants Biden back in office. You know, it's funny. I was at the thrift store and I found a T-shirt. It was like how to assassinate a president, and there's a picture of Donald Trump, and it says headshot. And then there's a picture of a knee, and it says, just break Joe Biden's kneecap.
That's nuts, yo.
I mean, I think everybody knows that Donald Trump is going to win. It's a landslide. Nobody wants Joe Biden back in office. It's donezo. It's over.
I think the next election is going to be the craziest election maybe in American history.
Think so, man?
Yeah, because that'll be...
Who pulling up with the blick?
Probably Donald Trump and his supporters.
You think we'll ever see another president assassinated in our time?
No, I don't think that's gonna happen. But something crazy is gonna happen within the next few years. I don't know if I don't want to say war. I don't want to say a war is gonna happen, but I'm not sure. Something's crazy, will happen.
Shout out to Mac Jones, man. 2 touchdowns, baby. We won. Let's see you, Mac 10.
You guys lost last week, right?
Yeah, fuck you, man.
My bad.
But switching type. I want to end it with this, man. How we feel about the real estate Rico, man.
Real estate Rico. Oh man, real estate Rico. Who came up with that name?
Tony. Shout out to Tony Glucosa, man. But anyways, did you see that clip that that's going around that when DJ Envy was on the Manos podcast? Did you see that clip?
Sorry.
Did you see the clip that DJ Envy was it's a clip surfing again?
Oh, he was working from home?
No, was he was on the Manos podcast like
years ago. Yeah.
And he was like, there's 3 people I called when I started this real estate. It was Clue, Fab, and then Joe Budden. He's like I called Joe and told him about, yo, you should get into this and that. And Joe told me, this is a Ponzi scheme. You're gonna go to jail. And then coming back now is like, yeah, look what everything was going on. It's like, but how we feel about this? Caesar got arrested by the feds. I want to say a couple days ago in the morning. He had a $1 million bond.
Damn, so that's extra chicken.
So that's 100,000, right?
Yeah,
100,000. If it was $1 million bond.
Yes.
Yeah. So he bonded out. He's wearing an ankle monitor.
But I don't think he gave money. I think he gave up like property or something like that.
Obviously, he's like, come on, man. How do we feel about this? And then we saw Envy. He was at the radio station on Friday. I think he got arrested Thursday morning. Caesar.
But now new reports are. I don't know what is true, but now new reports are coming out that the FBI was going up there to iHeart, I guess.
But
the radio
why would they
station.
Tell him? For what?
That Caesar got arrested.
But for what though?
I don't know.
I'd never heard of that before.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of that? The FBI just go. The feds. We're talking about the feds, who are one of the top people that every minute they waste is costly. You're gonna tell me they went to in New York with high traffic, a little going to them. He's like, yo, my guy, we arrested the mans. You good? We'll see you tomorrow. It's like, yo, bro.
Nah, the feds definitely showed up.
That's why he didn't go to work on Friday.
They definitely the feds showed up. They probably arrested him. He bailed. He got
house arrest.
He's on house arrest until his court hearing.
I have a feeling it's the same thing. Yeah, I just feel like he just. But then again, the feds could give less than a fuck who you are, bro. If they want to release the info, they would.
That's a fact.
But how we feel about this? Do you think they're done? They're donezo?
I don't want to say they're donezo, but
because Caesar's on Instagram, like he's just smiling from cheek to cheek, yo.
Man's a sick man, yo.
Yeah, who called him? Who called Caesar Big Pun's brother? Yeah.
Big Pun's brother's crazy.
Oh man. You guys have no comments about the Caesar and the real estate Rico?
I mean, it's sad
for the people, not for them.
Yeah, it's sad for the people because the people really they lost out on thousands of dollars that they'll never get back. I mean, it was bound to happen. Men's knew what was going on, and the fact that he didn't opt out any earlier, that's on him. Do I think Envy is guilty? Maybe.
I do think he's guilty.
But
bro, his power at the radio station, the influence, the cosign. Bro, this goes back to what I said. I don't know if I said this. Envy is basically the driver. You're driving a murderer.
Mm-hmm.
Did I say this here?
No.
Envy's the driver. Like, just say Envy's a driver. He's driving a guy who's gonna kill someone. He drove him there.
He's complicit. You're saying, right?
Yeah, and he picked him up and drove him home. That driver is still gonna get charged with manslaughter regardless.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So my thing is Envy,
but he does have an angle, and I'll get. So you're giving one angle, right?
Mm-hmm.
The other angle is that Oprah a while back, right? She brought an author on that she co-signed. She loved the book, she said, right?
Mm.
And she gave him all the props in the world, said it was one of the best book she's ever, read. It turned out that he was lying in the entire book. He's a great author, but the entire thing was a lie.
It wasn't fictional.
It was fiction. It was completely fiction.
But I'm saying, like, he sold it as
nonfiction, that it was his true life story. But she didn't go to jail for that. But she came on and she, said, hey.
She helped with the sales?
Yeah, she definitely helped with the sales.
Bro, that's a little bit, bro. It is the kind of it parallels, but bro, spending $15 or spending like a couple $100,000 is a whole. I get it.
I mean, the
parallel.
guy made millions.
Yeah.
So I think maybe he has a defense.
He does, but it could be different if he knew about it.
Yeah, but I don't think he did. So he's playing.
Well, we don't know because there could be text messages that be saying, "Yo," if they see text messages, be like, "Yo, you know what we do?" I don't know.
But it'd be a rap at that point. I mean, his lawyer right now is saying he's a victim also. Like his money is tied up in there also.
I don't know.
So just like everybody else lost money, he lost money
Because
too.
you could also say he put money in just to make it seem like that. Like it could be so many shits.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you know what? For me to cover myself, let me just invest too. It just seemed, I got lost too, but you knew about it.
Yeah.
It could be so. My thing is, do you think Caesar's done?
Oh, Caesar's definitely done. It's over for him. He's at least facing at least 20 years.
Bro, for a Ponzi scheme?
I don't actually know.
For a Ponzi scheme, bro, he's facing close to life, though.
I mean, at his age, it feels
What's
like
his name? Bernie Madoff.
Yeah.
Bro, that was the Ponzi scheme. And what did he get? He got life.
But this isn't the same. I got to look into the situation more and figure out like what really went wrong. You know what I mean? Did they have everyone invest thinking the housing market was going to go up and it didn't? Was that the case? Or like what really went wrong? I don't know. I got to look into the details and see.
Say Ponzi scheme, bro. We know what Ponzi scheme looks like.
Yeah, but Ponzi scheme, it could be... Okay, so if I start a corner store, right? And I say, hey, let me get 10,000 from you, let me get 10,000 from you. By next year, I'll give you back 20,000. I'll give you back double what you gave me, right? Because I'm going to be making a lot off this corner store. Next year comes around, I'm like, I've been through hard times, man. It didn't do what I thought it was going to do. And now I can't even give you back the 10,000. Is that a Ponzi scheme, or did I just do my math wrong? Or did I just forecast the wrong things?
Bro, they said that Caesar had this is what they're saying. I think like 10 to 15 investors in one property.
Yeah.
I get it, because it could be like, give me like 10,000 per person. I get it. But that just seems nuts.
Yeah,
that is nuts.
I get it, because it'd be like 15 heads, and you know what, this costs like 500. Let's all put like 10 or something. We'll all just get. But like, I've never heard of that before. I heard like maybe like 3, 2, like, because like breaking the bread with 15 heads is nuts, yo. It's like, yo, how do you break that shit?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like that.
But it really depends on what the details are. So it depends on how good his lawyer is and what angle they try and figure out.
He don't seem like a high intelligent guy to go around with 15 with like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, you know what's funny though? Like most real estate agents, like even our guy Naeem that came, right? Like every real estate agent that you see is dressed really nicely, right?
I know where you're going with this.
Mr. Caesar looks like he just climbed out of bed. Like he got the craziest fits.
But I get it. We shouldn't judge people because bro, like
I normally wouldn't. But if it's your job, like how are you dressing to your job? You know what I mean? I mean, he's not putting the plywood or whatever, the sheetrock or whatever they need to put, right? He's not doing any of that. So why don't you dress like half decent or something? Put on a suit or something.
I agree. Like when I do like restock ups, I just go like white tee, like track pants. Obviously, because I'm stocking. I'm like,
you're doing work.
I don't want to go like dress. It's like I'm gonna go a suit and just stock up.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look nuts.
Yeah,
it's like, what are you doing? Wearing a suit, stocking up drinks. It's like, you look nuts. But no,
but you're doing work at that point.
Yeah.
But somebody like him that's not doing any work.
Like if I'm looking for a location, like I'm not gonna go like flip flops. Be like, yo, my man's like,
yeah.
you need some.
Or if you're on Instagram going like, "Hey, invest in this property," I'm not gonna be in my pajamas like, "Yo, bro, I'm gonna need 100,000 from you for this property right here."
But I think I told you when I first heard him speak about it, like it just wasn't believable, yo. Like I'm not like obviously everyone could be shy in front of a camera. I get it, but like it's just certain. I don't know, man. I wouldn't put my money in his hands. Like just me, like just observing the man. Like I was like, yeah, I don't. There's just something. I was like, nah, that's too fishy. Like,
I mean, it's easy when someone's down, right? It's easy to say, "Oh, I always knew," right? But I just felt like the whole picture wasn't complete. You know what I mean? I always felt like there was something fishy there.
yeah, it was always, and but that goes to a point where I think envy's to blame. Are you really that stupid that you could not see any of this? Like, it's like you really have to be stupid in the head to not know any of this was going on. Like, Mahdi, come on, like you can't, like you have to really be stupid.
I don't know how much he got to see because he was inside with him. Right?
Yeah, like
so
he saw a lot, bro. Like, there's no way you can't be that stupid to not see this thing going on for they've been together during the pandemic or before the pandemic.
Before the pandemic.
So let's say the pandemic was 2020, like 3-4 years, bro. There's no way in those years you did not see one, bro. There's no way. Yeah. And there's a bunch of people doing lawsuits. There's no way that, no, bro. There's no way. Like that's why I feel like he's guilty. It's like, bro, unless you must be the dumbest person in the world to not know any of this was going on. So why if you're that dumb to not realize this, then why should I invest with you?
Yeah.
It's like, yo, I don't know, man. I just know Envy's done. If he's good after this, he's done. Like people are not doing business with him, in my opinion. Like this is gonna hit him. Like it's gonna stamp hard. Like to me, this is gonna stamp harder than like Gunna.
Unless he can prove that he was a victim.
Bro,
like
you have to do a lot of proof, man.
Yeah.
you have to do a lot, bro. Because this shit's on national TV, bro.
Yeah.
It's like everyone's seeing this.
I think it's gonna go bigger. The reason is because
bro,
if you're on a platform, they can now sue iHeart. Now it's 100 million. Like
that's why I think they're gonna let him go.
Million.
I feel like they're not gonna fire him. They're gonna make him step down. They're gonna be like, "Yo, bro, they're gonna involve it
one way or another." He's out of here.
He's done. Yeah. He's done. But and I'm also looking at this. Also, not the bigger picture. It's like y'all making us look bad now, yo. Like you're making our people look bad. Like it's like, yo, bro, come on. It's like, yo, we're trying to. Like all these white old heads look at these motherfuckers can't even do real estate right now. Like they're looking at us like, yo, bro, come on. And I was like, it's bad in so many ways. Like it's making Patterson look bad. It's like, yo, bro, it's like everything. It's like, oh man. Yeah, it's nasty out here in the streets. Yeah.
Funk Flex was going hard on them. That shit was funny as hell.
I like that. I ain't gonna lie, yo, what does Ross call him? Envious?
Envious. Hey, Charlemagne. You good over here on this side, Charlemagne, but envious.
No, Flex is going in on Charlemagne too.
Yeah.
He's a little pedo, yo.
You think that's true?
Of course. Bro, did you see the rebrand?
True.
The rebrand is nuts. My man went to mental health right after that. Bro, I don't believe none of that bullshit he spits, yo. That was a straight fact. I think Angela Yee. She lets in the perfect time.
Facts,
I feel like she knew. Even the clip where her said, did you see that clip?
No, I didn't see it.
There's a clip that they had Caesar on there. Emmy was like, yeah, we did webinar, we did all this, and Caesar, how much did we charge? And Caesar was like, nothing, it was all free. And Angela, he goes, that seems a little bit fishy. Huh? Something's not adding up right here. I'm like, yo, bro, that's
Angela be smarter than a lot of these motherfuckers.
No facts. No fact. No, yeah, man. This real estate Rico is nuts, man. Yeah, Tony LaCosa got a trademark the real estate Rico, man, because that shit sounds nuts. Oh man. And his brother's involved too, right? Which is name Lucci Rentos.
I guess so.
Because I think he got arrested too.
Yeah, I think he's the one that does a lot of the
Shit going down, bro.
He's been a sketchy. I don't know. He's like a sketchy.
I get it, man. I get it.
You know what I mean?
Like you say, like something you got dressed properly. Yeah, like when you're doing meetings, that you can't look like a hood person the whole time, man.
It's not even looking like a hood person.
Bro,
it's more
with
like
pants sagging,
be presentable.
Your jeans sagging, and like when you're meeting with someone to do construction, bro.
If with him, he's doing construction, short, like do whatever you gotta do. But with like Caesar, I just felt like that was weird. Like
no, but if you're meeting someone to do construction in your crib, like you can't just look like a bum. Like I don't want to hide. Like when people did like this from like.
My man put on the suit and walked down here. Yeah,
like man, you know, look presentable.
Guys?
Like yeah, they say I just came back from a job, man, but like damn, man, you gotta look shit, man. I don't know, man. That's just. When do you think it's gonna get resolved? Like next year, this whole thing. This
probably
gonna take some time.
Probably sooner.
Breakfast Club is probably over.
Oh no, of course.
Because Charlemagne can't do it by himself.
That shit been down. The ratings been down on that show.
Charlemagne got other
Hot
stuff
97's back, baby. Hey, envious.
Imagine it would be dope. It would be dope if Rick Ross. You know how they had the job post. If Rick Ross took that job post and just had
oh, he bought it. Yo.
Yeah, like it was like it's my show now.
I wonder what Dame Dash saying about this, yo.
Why you say that?
So. I told you so, man.
Wait, what happened?
You remember when that was like the most classic interview ever when Dame Dash says like you guys are not bosses. He said someone tells you to come work. He's like when you tell your kids, he's like you tell them you have a boss.
Yeah,
like,
somebody could fire you.
Me. No one can fire me.
I know what you mean.
Dame Dash probably like I told you so, man.
It's about to get really tough for Envy.
Yo, Caesar looking. Did you see the recent picture? My man grew a lot of gray hair, man. My man looking stressed, yo.
I mean, when you're about to face life in jail, yeah, I'd be stressed too.
Yeah,
I think his wife is also incarcerated, right?
No, she didn't get arrested, but she's involved though.
You know what's crazy? All these people try so hard to make it out the bottom, and as soon as they make it out, they go straight into jail. Yeah, that's worse than where you started.
Yo, man, let me just stay in the bottom, man.
Just stay broke.
Yeah, because they took all their assets, right? All the money that they have.
Yeah, bro. Shit. Nah, bro. Do you know the properties they own in Patterson? You guys know physically?
One of them is right by La Chiflada. It's a building. It's like where like there used to be like a little bodega.
Wait, is it like apartments?
Yeah, it's an apartment complex.
Is there people living in there?
I don't know.
Do you know properties that they own?
Yeah, like near my home.
I think he also owns a school, right? He owns a school in Patterson.
Does he really?
Yeah.
That's the real question. Does he really?
Yeah, with what reggaeton artist, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Nicky Jam.
Nicky Jam. Yo, he's in that
the
shit too.
The crazy thing about that school is like they found somebody dead in the basement.
I know Nicky Jam was like, yo, what is going on here? Yeah.
Ain't no.
They killed somebody and left him inside the basement of that school.
Nicky Jam was like, yo, you got me jammed. Oh, man. But anything else you guys want to speak on before we eat and get this Uno game rocking out?
Yeah, Mahdi's going to be 25, my boy.
Damn, Mahdi, what the fuck did you order, yo?
My man got a bowl with extra chicken. I was like, okay.
The extra chicken was like $30.
Nah, because I charged him the tip and the surcharge.
Don't forget the jeans, yo.
Yeah.
If you really wanted to flip it, it goes like for $40-$50.
I'm gonna show you my Depop, man. You tell me if I price my shit way too high.
Because I have that listed. I have that listed for $50-$55 because they sell between like $40 to $50, but that gives me room to get offers. So if you wanted to keep it, but no, I think that color looks really nice.
I think you look really nice.
Thank you, man. But man.
Did you send that message?
Yeah, man. I'm waiting, man. I'm waiting for the. But if not, then we gotta slide through again. I'll be like, yo.
No, we're not ordering shots again. I'll tell you that much.
Hell no. No, but I feel like in a couple weeks I'll slide through. But no, I'm trying to tell Carbs to throw the alley real quick because that's my main one I want. But anyways, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. We made it to 190. We got 10 more episodes. We gotta do something special for 200. We have to.
Let's go to the Indian spot in New York.
Oh, shoot it right there with the people.
Facts, yeah.
We gotta do something special for 200, bro. That's a milestone, 200 episodes, yo. Yeah, because I think you started like at 90, like 99, I think.
Yeah.
So you basically you made your first 100 close.
Is that the case?
Yeah, bro.
That's
man.
dope. That's
Yeah, bro,
dope.
yeah.
So
2 years.
we gotta do something. We gotta buy some balloons or something. Like put some 200 or something. But anyways, Lucky View Podcast. Don't forget the. I was gonna say it's the audio, right? The audio is dropping on Tuesday. The video should be dropping, I think, Thursday, Friday, the latest. If you guys have any questions, let us know. Yeah, don't forget to follow us on TikTok, IG, Twitter. Not Twitter is it Twitter or is it X? Is it X?
It's whatever. X, Twitter.
And don't forget, I think, do we have threads or no? We don't have threads. We gotta make threads. Okay, but we follow us on the threads. Yeah, man. We'll see y'all next week. I hope. Anything else you guys want to say, man? Oh, Papijohnson, Mahdi, Sky, me.
By the time this episode's out, 3 videos on my YouTube. Go check it out. Putting out those freestyles. So,
man.
peace.
Stay blessed, man.